Hey guys, Chad here from HR4 Hoffman Racing. Chase ain't here. He's getting ready to go out of town on to work a storm, that hurricane that's in Florida. But I figured I'd give you an update on what's going on. Saturday we had the car ready. We made all the changes we wanted to make. We was fully ready. Had the car fixing to load it up. Had the trailer ready. Had the car running. Checking the transmission fluid before we put it on the trailer. Chase was in the car and he had it running, shifting it through the gears. Killed the engine because it don't idle good in gear, you know. And had full oil pressure, no problems at all. When I started it back up, 0 oil pressure. So he shut the engine off right away, thankfully. Thankfully we wasn't on the track because I'm sure the engine would have been toast. But so I pulled the distributor out and pulled the oil shaft, the oil pump shaft out. See right here, and sure enough, it snapped the oil pump shaft. I don't know if you can see it, but it's supposed to be about an inch or so longer than that. And so I was trying to get the piece out of the pump that was still in the pump, so I had more shafts, you know, and couldn't get it out. But I thought maybe I should see if the oil pump would even turn over. Maybe the oil pump locked up. And so I got my primer. I could get it in the oil pump still about 1/4 inch, enough to turn it. And sure enough, the oil pump had locked up. So now, as you can see, I got the engine out. Here's the engine. Got the oil pan off. Got the oil pump out. Took it apart. It ain't supposed to look like that. It's locked up. And I looked in it, and sure enough, what I suspected after it locked up, I don't know if you watched a video prior to this when I was putting the engine in, and a few weeks ago I was putting the engine in, and we put a new cam and lifters in this engine and new heads on it. Well, when I tore it down, there was 3 of the hydraulic lifters the clips had popped off from, and I couldn't find all the pieces. And we made the mistake of just rushing because we wanted to race, and assumed they was down in the oil pan, which they was. And I don't know why, but I didn't even think about them getting sucked up in the pickup into the oil pump, and that's what happened. If you look real close at the oil pump with a light, you can see the little clips off a few pieces of the clips off from the hydraulic lifters jammed in the little turbine on the oil pump. So that was a mistake that I'm not going to make again. We got lucky this time. Because Chase so hadn't been sitting in the car and was checking the fluid. But if we'd been on the track, that would have been a really costly mistake. Now it just costs us just the time of fixing it and putting another oil pump and another shaft in it. No big deal, you know. That's a whole lot cheaper than a whole engine. So we're not gonna make that mistake again. But just figured I'd let everybody know why we didn't race last weekend, and now I'm gonna get to work on fixing it. I'll just kind of keep you along as I go here. All right, guys. So here's the plan. I'm going to take the new engine. It's got a better oil pan on it. I'm going to take the oil pan off the new engine, and the oil pump also. It's got a brand new oil pump on it. I'm going to take that stuff off that engine, and I'm going to put it on this engine. But first, before I do anything, I may pop a few of the mains off, maybe a couple of the rods off, and check the bearings just to make sure that the bearings look good before I do this. So that's what I'm going to do now. Alright, so I took the number 4 rod cap off, and the bearing looked really good. It's still in real good shape. And I took the main cap off, and it also looks really good. Looks really good shape. Looks brand new almost. And I put a new rear main seal in it since I had the main cap off. Just went ahead and did that. So now I'm gonna put it back on there and torque it. I'm back. I'm gonna turn my fan off. Maybe you can hear me better now. Alright. Let's see. 45. Back that back off. Back that back off. Let's see. I didn't trust myself. I went too far and stopped before I let it click. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's more like it. Alright, let's get the main. Alright, now let's see what time it is. I think I want to pop that other oil pan off and just set it on here so I can just have something to cover it up for tonight. So let's see if we can get that off. Okay. The reason I put this oil pan on, the oil pan that's on it, it's a good oil pan. It's got some baffles in it, but it's it does not have any traps in it. And this one has traps in it, and it's, I feel like going to do a lot better. It's going to do a lot better. And we need that because we have to run a front sump, and front sump just don't work too good on circle track, I don't think. Okay. I hate having to do this because I just put this oil pan on, and I don't like putting oil pans on. It's always a fun job, but I feel like we need it. Hey, there's Chase. Hey, bud. How'd the chainsaw practice go?
Isn't as hard as I thought.
Yeah. Yeah. The more you do it, the more comfortable you'll be with it too.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel a lot better now. What you did, taking the old pan off?
Yeah. Yeah. No, okay, I got the main cap. Took the main cap off, checked the bearing, took one of the rods off, checked the bearing, they look good, and I put the new seal in it, and it's torqued back down.
That's good. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's the
Dipstick.
dipstick. I'm like, what the heck?
I'm just gonna pull this little pan off and set it on it tonight. Just because I don't want the engine set like that. Say hi to everybody.
Hi guys.
Chase is a national hero.
Yeah, no, not
He's
really.
one to save the day.
Not really.
I don't know. What do you think?
Oh,
He's going to
it's Papa.
he's going to work that storm in Florida.
Yeah. Hopefully. It's up to Cat 2, you know. Airport 2.
Oh, here?
I said tonight it's gonna be better. Well, it sucks. I want to look at the car, but I can't. I'm on standby.
Yeah. Yeah, he's waiting on a call and he ain't got no service up here.
I need a work phone.
I hope it's okay. Alright, then. Going to your mom? Going to your
Sucks. I feel like I'm just being lazy. Just can't really get started doing nothing, you know.
Yeah. I'm done. I just gonna pop this off. Just gonna pop this off here and set it on here.
Well, guess see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Alright, be careful. Don't speed.
Yo, if I get a call.
Alright.
Anything on the screen?
I'm gonna wash it out good.
It's not one that you use.
No, that won't work. 'Cause I don't think it will. Yeah. There we go. Alright. That's a funny thing, I tell you. You tell me how that can happen. This thing has been sealed up. No way, no way you think getting in there and there was a cobweb in there. you tell me how that happened. 'Cause I don't know. I got no idea. Maybe one of you guys knows. Maybe somebody knows. Alright. Okay. Let's set this baby on here. There we go. Alright guys, that's all I'm gonna do tonight. I gotta get home. Look at that. I gotta get home and get ready for bed. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, back here working in the garage. Last night I figured out the oil pickup and the windage tray. It's a different pickup because it's a different oil pan, but I had to figure out how to get it hooked because this pickup actually bolts to one of the main caps. So what I figured out, my windage tray, I had to cut a hole in it right here, and then see these caps had bolts on them. I had to put a stud in this one, which I had one fortunately, and and then this pickup has a bracket on it, so I cut a hole in my windage tray so the bracket would be able to get on the stud, and so it's all bolted on. It fits good. The oil pan fits good. So now I'm gonna get it on, but I got some good news, bad news thing. Chase didn't end up getting to go to Florida. The area he's supposed to go in didn't get hit very hard, so he didn't get to go. But that means that we get a race this weekend. So we have to finish this up and get it in the car. Today's Thursday. We should have plenty of time to do that. So that's what I'm working on now. I'm going to try to get the oil pan on. And I'm going to try to get it set in the car tonight. Alright, so I got the oil pump torqued down. There it is. So I guess I need to try to get it set in the car now. I'm gonna try to do that. Alright guys, so got the engine in. There it is. So I'm gonna call it a day, and Chase will be here tomorrow, and we'll hook everything up, finish it up and start it up, and we should be ready to go this Saturday. Well, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, I'm back from my work trip, my long work trip, and thankfully Dad got pretty much almost everything done on the car. I helped a little bit today when I got back, but we got our engine in, and pretty much everything's ready now, ain't it? We just gotta, what all we gotta do?
We just gotta tighten the headers up tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's it. So,
RTV drive. Tighten the headers up, put the wires on, and fire it up.
yeah.
That's about it. Put the fenders on.
And then go racing tomorrow. So that's about it, right?
That's about it. Been a
Hope-
long week, but now we're gonna rest.
Yeah. So hopefully everything goes right tomorrow, and hopefully we get some good results after we've made quite a bit of changes since last race.
Yeah, a lot of changes.
A lot of changes, so
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.